Hello my friends, welcome to today's video. We're back in the F18 Hornet on the Persian Gulf map, and we're doing a really fun mission, something I don't always do. I love doing air to ground, particularly in CCIP, but today we're armed with laser guided bombs in a unique mission, which I have to give a huge props to the mission creator. And if you want to fly this mission yourselves, the link will be in the description down below, so make sure you check it out and subscribe to, because I fly all sorts of different missions, mostly air to ground. I go through the user files from DCS and find different missions and always link them so that you guys can fly them yourselves. And this one's really unique because it does use some JTAC and it's fully automated, so it's a really good introduction if you're not used to using laser guided bombs. But also if you are used to using laser guided bombs, it's a very unique way of doing it, using the Reaper drone in the mission. We're just on our way to waypoint 1, and then we'll turn into waypoint 2, which is going to be our target. We can actually probably scale this in. But yeah, this is going to be a really exciting mission. We're using the GBU-12, and if we look at our stores page, we'll see we got 8 of them on board. Now they say 82 LG, that's because they are based from the Mark 82 500-pound general purpose bomb, but obviously configured to be compatible with lasers. But basically it's the same warhead and the same construction within. We have 8 of them on board. We also have some cluster bombs, and I was listening to a really interesting podcast. It's the Fighter Pilot podcast. If you guys haven't heard of it already, they're not obviously endorsing me. I'm much too small for that for now, but really good podcast. I encourage you guys to listen to. And they had an episode talking about air to ground, and one of the pilots on the channel was talking about how they are phasing out cluster bombs, and the reason being is that they're not super reliable, and so pilots would release the cluster bomb and the pods themselves wouldn't necessarily open to release all the bomblets inside. And so what would happen is this cluster bomb was hitting the ground and basically dormant for anybody to kind of pick up, which can be a little dangerous. You'd have civilians pick them up and it could just detonate. Obviously the explosives themselves didn't go off, so all of a sudden you have this loaded cluster bomb filled with the little bomblets, and it's just waiting to explode if not used properly. So that's why they're slowly phasing them out, because I guess they just weren't that reliable. So I don't know if we'll use them today. We'll at least use our laser guided bomb and see what the damage is like. As we cross waypoint 1, we'll switch to waypoint 2 and hit our weapon designate, just like so. And if we take a look, this is what we're aiming for. So we see kind of a fork in the road. There's some targets. Let's see if we can turn on our flare. It's looking also at that fork in the road. Let's go from narrow to wide, and we can see 1 tank, 2 tank, a 3rd tank right there. There's probably some others in the area, but don't worry. We just have to kind of go in that area and let JTAC kind of figure that out for us and laser our targets. We don't have to do anything. This is normally where I would use my laser to have it on to tell my bombs which target to hit, but we're gonna let the Reaper drone that's flying around somewhere, I don't know if we'll see it. We have to stay above 22,000 feet because there is an SA-19 in the area. So as long as we stay above 22,000, we should be fine. Let's go ahead and master arm switch on. I want my flare back, but we're in air to ground mode. Select the GBU-12. Oh, actually, before we do that, you see how all these codes are X'd out? We need to pair it to our drone, which I know is code 1688. If you do it within this page, you still can hit code. The only issue is you'll pair it specifically to the bomb that's selected. But if you undesignate and then enter the code 1688, now every single bomb is paired to that code. It's just a little trick that they don't always show in the tutorials. We're going to want mode auto, fuse instantaneously on impact. I think we're just about ready to go. We have nothing on the flare because I think we're out of its range. We're gonna have to go all the way back here. We're 13 miles out, but that's okay. Let's turn in. and head towards waypoint 2, towards our target. Using helmet mounted display, we can see we're going right here where the diamond is telling us to go. We now have a vertical azimuth where we're going to want to fly towards to make sure we can hit the weapon release button and have the laser guided bombs do their thing. We're going to weapon release in about 70 seconds, as shown on the HUD. But we're incredibly slow. I think that'll probably speed up in a moment. So we're just going to hold this course for about 45 seconds. We're going to drop a target somewhere in this area. And we still have some of the information weapon release in about 25 seconds now. 10 seconds. We now hold the weapon release button until the bombs drop on their own. Oh damn, I only hit one weapon at a time. Damn it, I meant to hit... So one bomb fell. I meant to hit 2x2, which I did not do, so now we're lopsided and we're drifting to the right. Okay, well that's my bad. Well, let's see, time to impact 15 seconds. Let's see if one GBU is enough to hit whichever target the Reaper drone has designated. There we go. Something right here. So we're going to fly out to about 10 miles, go around, and drop one more bomb. Notice I didn't have to do anything with the Reaper drone. I didn't have to have it read me a code, didn't have to punch coordinates, didn't have to do anything of that sort, tell it to laze. It's all done through the script, so if you're a script nerd, this mission creator has really figured it out, which is awesome. Makes it really, really simple. So we're approaching 10 miles and we'll just kind of circle around and head back over target and drop another bomb. I'm going to drop another single so that we're no longer lopsided and then we can drop doubles. Honestly, I was only going to drop doubles because we have 8 on board and I don't think we have that many targets. But with laser guided bombs, there's really no reason to drop multiple unless you want to stagger them or something. But with the accuracy we have here, one's honestly sufficient. I was really just going to do it for a bigger boom, given we have so many. Hold the weapon release. It's going to drop now on the right side. There it goes. Time to impact, 33 seconds. It's lasing in the next target, so we'll go around to 10 miles. and circle back. And this time I do want to drop 2 at a time. So let's go UFC quantity 2, enter, multiple 2, enter. Alright, we're at 10 miles away from target. Let's turn around. We hold the rep and release button. I guess the ones on the inside, we might not see them fall. We saw it a little bit. Bombs away. Time to impact 30 seconds again. We're a little under 22,000. We're going to want to climb just a little bit. Five seconds to impact. JTAC saying SA-18 manpad KIA. Good job scanning for targets. That is, we're definitely hitting something, just not the tanks I was hoping we'd hit. It's definitely hitting something out there, which we're getting positive feedback for. That's alright, we have 4 bombs left. Perfect, and we're just going to fly basically straight ahead for about 35 seconds. Well, weapon release. Bombs away. Time to impact 35 seconds. Honestly, it's different, but it's nice to watch everything on the flare. Target out here. We hit a bunker, apparently. So now we got 2 more laser guided bombs. Hopefully they got these tanks at some point. Oh, it just disappeared because we're out of range, but I'm really hoping we get those tanks. Those are the ones I've been focusing on this whole time. We're obviously hitting other targets based on the mission feedback, but yeah, it'd be nice to get the tanks out in the open. Maybe I will have to use those cluster bombs. Because there's 2 tanks, I kind of want to switch back to 1 at a time. Hopefully, as we turn in this time, JTAC tells us to go, well, we'll line up the 1 bomb for each tank, but if we drop 2 at the same time, it might hit the same tank. Kind of what I'm thinking. Unless we were supposed to do 8 passes, but that feels a little redundant. It's very possible. Or I should have read a bit more of the mission briefing, or we need to be multiple jets, but that's not really the part of the mission. The idea is to have fun dropping several bombs, getting the repetition in, you get to watch it hit. So it's different. It's not just hitting the ground, flying low, dodging AAA and CCIP. Using auto and dropping from 22,000 feet has its satisfaction in its own way. Hold the weapon release. Time to impact, 35 seconds. Hit the tank again, back over to the side. Right. That's what I mean. We're not going to get all the targets if we keep doing it this way. But, oh my god, why are we in a dive? Oh, because we're significantly lopsided. Okay, that puts us in a little bit of danger of that SAM. Although we may have destroyed the SAM. To be honest, I wasn't paying attention to all the targets we've hit. But it's possible we've already destroyed the SAM threat with some of the earlier bombs, but because I wasn't paying fully attention and on the side of caution, we will drop the last GBU from 22,000 feet. Here we are, almost 10 miles. Let's turn back in. I mean, realistically, I'm hoping to hit these tanks, but the Reaper drone that's running JTAC is obviously being controlled by Mission Command at some sort of base, so they're hitting whatever's on their priority list, not necessarily on ours. So I can take comfort in knowing that we're just a monkey dropping something where they want us to drop it, and hopefully they'll just be happy with whatever we do here. Bombs away, that's the last bomb. Time to impact, 40 seconds. See the impact. Target outpost, KIA. Alright, well, there's two tanks that I see that I really want. Right there. We're gonna do Cluster bomb, mode, CCIP, and fuse VT. We go back to target. Drop from 24,000 feet in CCIP mode. All right. A 25-degree dive. One of these tanks here. One on the left. Right there. And let's pull up. Alright, hopefully that was a good hit, and we'll go around for a second one. Now, cluster bombs, I'm not going to lie, I already said that they're being phased out, but they also don't do the most damage. I don't even know if that does anything. But we have them on board, and I was really bothered by not getting those tanks, so it's an honest effort. But I do really think that we were supposed to probably drop all 8 laser-guided bombs one at a time. Like I said, dropping 2 at a time is a little redundant for... unless you were attacking a really, really large target that needed 1,000 pounds of explosives. All you had is the GBU-12, but otherwise, dropping them one at a time. As long as the bomb picks up the proper the lasers on target, it shouldn't be have any issues. So, go on the left again. This time from the other side to get the other tank. A bit of a dive.
Altitude.
Right there, kind of in the middle. The seem to drop or shift on me. I don't know why. Alright, so that's it for all our bombs. I guess we could probably just do a little bit of CCIP gun work. Switch the gun on and switch to low. See how that goes, and then we'll return to base. This is fun. This is fun. This is what we do it for. We are in range for... Oh, that was a little high. We shot one tank. Let's go around for the other tank and the RTB. I mean, this is about all we can do at this point. I can't control JTAC. All I can do is drop the bombs. They're giving us positive responses. I was just really hoping to hit the tanks. Got 4,000 pounds of fuel. I can give it a bit of afterburner, but then yeah, we'll have to think about returning back to base.
Altitude. Altitude.
Just telling us we are just about in range. Good hit. Hopefully rounds on target. And as far as damage, it's not clear. Maybe with some external footage we'll have a better idea of what we hit. But let's go back home. Tack in on 99 X-ray. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're just on final here. About to touch down. Alright. Excellent. So yeah, we're just outside Dubai. And I hope you guys like the flight and try out this mission. Let me know what you guys think. It's very fun to use the laser guided bombs using a drone. It's a very simple way of doing it, but you know, it's different. You don't see these kind of missions come by too often. So it's a nice mix up, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next flight. Thanks, guys.